Ladies and gentlemen, thinkers and seekers, I'd like to begin by reflecting on a quote by one of the profound visionaries of the 20th century, Aldous Huxley. He once said, "Unlike the masses, intellectuals have a taste for rationality and interest in facts. Their critical habit of mind makes them resistant to the kind of propaganda that works so well on the majority." This quote is more than a mere observation. It is a warning, a beacon, and a challenge. Huxley, a writer who foresaw the psychological manipulation of societies long before algorithms were etched into code, recognized the vulnerability of the average mind to engineered consensus. He witnessed a world sliding into wars not just fought with guns, but with words, narratives sculpted by those in power to mold perception and bend truth. In this short but weighty reflection, Huxley draws a line between the critical mind and the complacent one. He saw that intellectuals, those who dared to think independently and question prevailing narratives, formed the last line of defense against the tide of manipulation. So why did I quote this? Because we are living in Huxley's prophecy. The digital echo chamber today, information flows faster than thought. Social media algorithms reward emotion over reason, outrage over evidence. We scroll through curated realities that reinforce what we already believe. The result? A society fragmented into tribes, each convinced of their version of the truth. Propaganda is no longer the loudspeaker of a tyrant. It's the whisper in your feed, the ad you didn't notice, the news article chosen just for you. And yet, amid this chaos, Huxley's words ring out as both diagnosis and cure. Rationality, facts, a critical habit of mind. These are the immune system of the modern intellect. Without them, we are puppets to suggestion. With them, we become architects of understanding, the modern intellectual's burden. But let me be clear. Huxley's use of the term intellectuals is not about ivory towers or academic elitism. It is about the courage to think critically, something available to all who choose to exercise it. In today's world, being an intellectual doesn't mean holding a degree. It means holding doubt where others hold dogma. It means questioning your sources, challenging your biases, and being willing to evolve in the face of evidence. It means refusing to be a consumer of information and choosing instead to be a curator of knowledge. We are not born critical thinkers. We must become them. How it applies today. Look around. The spread of misinformation has become a public health crisis. Ideological echo chambers are polarizing nations. Political rhetoric thrives not on truth, but on repetition. This is not a coincidence. It is the natural consequence of a society that has deprioritized intellectual rigor in favor of emotional gratification. But here's the hopeful truth. We still have a choice. We can reclaim our agency. We can teach our children not just what to think, but how to think. We can prioritize media literacy, demand transparency, and celebrate those who seek truth even when it's uncomfortable. Advice for today and the future. So, what do we do with Huxley's insight in the age of digital manipulation? First, guard your mind. Your attention is the currency of the 21st century. Spend it wisely. Second, cultivate intellectual humility. Understand that being wrong is not a weakness. It is a necessary step in the pursuit of truth. Third, seek out discomfort. Read opinions you disagree with. Talk to those outside your echo chamber. Let friction sharpen your mind. Fourth, support institutions and platforms that value evidence, integrity, and critical thought. Truth is not just a personal journey, it's a collective one. And finally, become an educator. Whether you are a parent, a friend, a mentor, or a leader, instill in others the value of skepticism, inquiry, and truth. The intellectual revolution is not televised. It is whispered from one curious mind to another. In quoting Huxley, I am not merely echoing the past. I am inviting you to shape the future. Let us not become a civilization that drowns in its own noise. Let us rise, instead, as individuals equipped with the light of reason and the fire of curiosity. Thank you.